Hello guys, my name is Victor and welcome to the Green Room. Today we're going to be talking about the newest Netflix hit show, The Queen's Gambit. A show where we follow Beth Harmon, an orphan who learned how to play chess with the janitor on the orphanage she was in. And shortly after she starts playing with him, she finds out she's actually quite a genius in chess. So the show follows her life being a professional chess player and also her personal life that is quite a mess. But in today's video, I want to focus on the chess part because it's the matches, the way they show it, the way they shoot it. It's so exciting, so really, it's amazing to watch it because at least I can speak on for myself here. But I don't think chess and excitement come in the same phrase. However, in the show they really are. It's so that's what I'm gonna focus on and talk about how Netflix made chess look cool. And there's a bunch of things that come together on that, which is wardrobe, lighting, the soundtrack. There's some many things there, and that's what we're gonna be exploring today. We're gonna be focused on my favorite match, which is the match at the end of her first competition on the end of episode 2, and then we're gonna be also talking about later on about the final match of the show, like the World Championship match. So let's get started. Well, I want to start talking about my favorite match on the show, which is towards the end of episode 2, and that's the final for her first competition. And we start the scene with Beth angrily and nervous waiting for Harry to get there. And Harry, as we know, um, he's the guy that has won the competition many times. He's really doesn't care. He's just there for fun. So he gets there late, acting all like douchebaggy, and that just annoys even more Beth. Right. And we can see the contrast already right off the bat with the wardrobe. He's wearing one layer while Beth has two layers. He's wearing red, a warm color, a color of passion, of rage even, while Beth is using blue, which is usually the color of sadness, a cold color. She's not really comfortable there. So you have this contrast. And usually like red and blue are always like fire and ice. The contrast they always hit each other, which is really cool, right? And we have like the layers on Bath's side, which she has the coat here and then a dress in here, and also even like this shirt here, the white shirt. Those pretty much are like insecurities, and even more insecurities. She's really nervous. She's her first final, pretty much, right? Um, so they start playing. One another contrast that is really interesting you can see here, the way they light the scene. She's playing white, however her side of the board, it's all black because of the shadows, and then his side who's playing black, it's everything is light, everything's white. So it plays with the she's on his head while he is her head. And I may be reading a little bit too much here, but I think that's really cool. And then we have the soundtrack for this scene. It's amazing because the way they do it, it's only the clock, so it's tick, 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 and then they are moving the pieces, so the tick, boom, tick, tick, on the scene. And then you have Harry who constantly yawns in the scene in the game, which doesn't make only Beth angry but also us, because he keeps like yawning, yawning. You're like, dude, stop. So we have the tick 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 boom, then yawn, and we also have once they move, they gotta hit the clock, right? So we have the tick 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 boom, and that starts playing the scene and goes like even more and more and more and more until Beth gets angry and she just explodes and she rushes to the washroom where she cools off. She's feeling better. Then she gets back to the game, right? And this time she doesn't have the coat anymore. She just have her dress. So she took like a layer off. she's lighter now. So they start playing, and now we have the whole sound, like the pieces and the clock moving, but you also have like a proper sound in the background, which just adds even more to that, because now the beats of the song are the beats of the pieces or the clock, so they all merge together, which is phenomenal and it's really beautiful. And now that she's more comfortable, she gets that she's there, she starts winning, and then we have Harry. He's the one getting a little bit nervous now because he's losing this time, while Beth is winning. And I think that's my favorite match because of this. There's like so many contrasts here and there, and not only with like black and white because of the chess, but also the blue and the red. And you also have like the super chill guy with the nervous girl. And then once she gets start winning, she gets back from the washroom. Now it's the opposite. He's the one that's getting nervous while she's getting comfortable. Of tension for me because I'm like, oh, she lost it, and then not. I'm like, oh, cool. um, and again here the contrasts. We have her in her white dress, lighting shine on her. She's the one. I mean, she's the first female champion world chess. That is something, right? And here, like shining here, dark background, beautiful shot. And one more thing before I finish the video. Um, I searched if she actually learned how to play chess, Beth and Taylor, right, the actress, because when you watch the show, she really knows what she's doing with the pieces, the movement. It has a really nice flow to it, right? Um, so I found something on an interview she said to Collider, and I'm gonna read that out. When they asked if she learned chess, she replied, "It was really important to me to understand the theory of chess." Taylor Joy revealed, "I didn't think I could, in any good conscience, show up and not know what I was talking about. But then, the actual reality of playing the game, I couldn't hold at all of those sequences in my head without going insane. So I would learn the matches 5 minutes prior, and I kind of saw it as a dance choreography for my fingers." And she also mentioned that her former dancing background for ballet actually helped her a lot. So I didn't know that to after I finished the show and I started researching about it to make the video. And I really love it because as I earlier in the video I mentioned, the music has such an important part on the creating the atmosphere for the matches. And now she says that she learned the how to play the chess as a choreography. I think that's awesome because it just adds even more for the song thing, right? We have the dancing and the songs combined now, and I just love that. That'll be all for today's video. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe for more videos like that, and I see you in the next one.